Hey, what's up YouTube? I got this iPad Pro 2017 online recently, and I got it mostly to play some games with a Bluetooth controller. And so I'm connecting this to the PS4 controller. I felt that I needed, the extra screen real estate, compared to the regular iPad, which was like only 10.2 inches, or the 11-inch iPad Pro, especially if I'm gonna play some games on this. So I need the big screen. In this review, I'll go over what's it like to use this in 2020, since this is 3 years old. I'll go over the specs, the display, the design, the price, and the user experience. I'll also go over what is missing compared to the newer 2018 or 2020 iPad Pro 12.9. Alright, so first I'm going to go with the specs. This is sporting an A10X Fusion chip, which is more than enough for day-to-day tasks like surfing the web or watching videos, using apps. It also has 4 gigabytes of RAM, which is actually the same as the 2018 third generation model. So that's pretty good. Like, it has the same amount of RAM, but it is 2 gigabytes less RAM compared to the 2020 model. But in my user experience, 4 gigabytes is more than enough. It also has Bluetooth 4.2 and a standard Lightning port for charging and data transfers. The price of this model will run you about $500 to $600 online, so that's going to save you about $200 compared to the third generation model. The display on this iPad is great. With more real estate, using dual windows is much more manageable. Gaming is also better with more screen to show details and to enlarge graphics. Starting with this model, the iPad Pro has the 120 Hz screen refresh rate, and scrolling up and down through web pages, is noticeably smoother and buttery. Alright, here's an example of me playing the game Bastion, and just to show you guys what the screen looks like. As you can see, things work fluidly, there's no lag, and the colors are very vibrant, so I'm really satisfied with the display. Battery life on this iPad is also pretty solid for a 3-year-old device. It really helps because the battery has 10,891 milliamps, so that's a really large battery. And I use it about 1 to 2 hours a day, and I charge it about once or twice a week as well. So yeah, I'm really satisfied with the battery and the screen. Despite working well in 2020, this iPad is still missing pretty important features that newer iPads have. And the first one is Bluetooth 5.0, and the second I would like to point out is the USB-C port. The USB-C port can be really important, when you're deciding whether to buy an iPad, if you want to use this like a laptop and you need more ports. So the USB-C port will give you that option to expand it. But if you buy a USB-C hub, you can have an HDMI port, extra USB ports, an SD card slot, so that expands a lot of things. Whereas this iPad only has a Lightning port, so you can't expand it using a USB-C hub. So that's a critical factor. Alright, another major feature that this iPad Pro is missing is the Face ID. So starting with the 2018 iPad Pro, you can unlock your iPad with Face ID and access your passwords and authorize payments with Face ID. But with this 2017 model, you still need to scan your fingerprint to unlock your device. And so you always have to reach to the fingerprint button, and it's just a hassle. And just taking a look at the design for this iPad, it's pretty outdated. I mean, it has a 76.4% screen to body ratio and huge bezels on the top and bottom of the iPad. The 2018 third generation iPad Pro has a screen to body ratio of 85.4. It just looks a lot more sleek and modern. The bezels are really slim on all 4 sides. But if you compare the weight of the two, the second and third generation, it's only heavier by 46 grams or 1.6 ounces. So weight-wise, it's still pretty solid. In conclusion, for $400 to $500, I definitely recommend this iPad for surfing the web, playing games, or if you want to use like a multi-window display for 2 apps at the same time. However, if you like the convenience of Face ID, a more modern design, and you want a USB-C port to use this iPad like a laptop, then I recommend the 2018 iPad Pro instead of this model. Anyways, I hope you liked this review and I hope it was informative. Please hit like or subscribe. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, peace out.